Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Signature Mike Show. We appreciate the opportunity to share with you all the fabulous things that we have going on in our town here. I have the fabulous Cheryl Schubach today from the newcomers, the Augusta newcomers, although we might talk about that for a smidgen, but you're going to do a fun craft with us today.
I am.
It's going to be awfully fun. I have Janet Wheatley. She is with Columbia County Parks, Recreation, and Events. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Janet, so I did my homework last night, and I didn't realize everything that you do. How long have you been with the county, with Columbia County?
I've been the Programs and Events Manager for Columbia County Parks, Recreation, and Events for 4.5 years. However, I've been in programming and events for several years.
Okay.
More than that. In my area specifically, I oversee 4 unique areas, which are community events, environmental education, outdoor recreation, and senior services. So those are the 4 areas that kind of fall under my purview, but we're going to talk about a lot more about Columbia County Parks, Recreation, and Events while we're here today as well.
Yeah, but I want to know everything you do because I'm sure it keeps you on your toes. My gosh, because there's so much growth and so much going on in Columbia County, and they offer so much to the residents, so many of the special events, as you say,
Yes.
that you have. Let's just, in 2020, Evans, Georgia was named Money Magazine's 2020 Best Place to Live in America. Population growth became around after that. It was attracting new residents, good paying jobs in healthcare and others. And so there's a low cost of living, great wage. So all of that is growing Columbia County quite a bit. And so with that, your programs are growing as well.
Correct.
I'm
We
sure.
have, every year, we try to do something new, add some things. We do a lot of value and feedback from our citizens and our community. What do you want to see? What can we do for you? So we take that very seriously, and when we create new events, we put that in place when we do those programs and those events. that we're
I love it.
putting on.
I noticed on your website in several places, it said that you're always looking at your strengths and future opportunities, and you ask for feedback.
We do.
That makes such a difference. With my show, I ask for feedback all the time. People say, hey, you talk too fast, slow down a little bit. Or I didn't like that color on you. No, they don't say that, but you never know what they're going to say. But I don't take it. I take it lightly. I take it to heart and try to learn and grow from all of that. So it's great to know the county is open-minded as well and very community-driven. The Parks, Recreation, and Events Department is responsible for serving a growing community of over 160,000 citizens. That's a lot of people.
Yes.
So you have a lot of people to make happy.
We do. We like to say we serve from pre-K to gray. So we go all the way from the littles to our senior services area. So we serve everybody, and we try to do unique programming to serve those people that don't always feel like environmental education is a little bit different. We do a lot of inclusive events that people with special needs would like to participate in. So we try to reach everybody.
Awesome. That's fantastic. You have public outreach, community input, like you said. Tell us some of the things that you cover. One thing I really enjoy, and we talked a lot about, and it's what drew me to talk to you in the first place, was the market in Columbia County.
Yes, so we are in our new market pavilion that we've had. This will be our second year that we're in that building. It opened last year in April. So we're on our second year of markets in that. Now, we've had the market for since 2018, and it's kind of grown from a small little market that we did at Memorial Park, which is behind the library, and then it went to Evanstown Center Park. Then we moved over to the plaza, which is the area in front of the Performing Arts Center, and then when our new pavilion came, we have just really grown and had so many more people come, a lot more attendance. That building has really made a big difference in our market, and we do that every Saturday. We start in March and we run through the end of June, and we're coming back in the fall, starting in September, so the first Saturday in September, and we'll run through the end of November with our Saturday market. So from 9 to 1 on Saturdays, you can come to the Evans Market, and we have a lot of we try to do local producers, which are farmers that have vegetables, produce, as well as meats, and we do a lot of bakeries. We have artists, we have artisans, a variety of vendors. Normally we have anywhere between 75 and 85 vendors each week at the market, plus food and beverages as well.
Yes, the food trucks. That's one of my favorite things. So I live right there by the market, and I love it. So there is the big pavilion, but there's so many vendors that they have tents that go outside as well. So there's a big area. There's so much to see, so much to do. People bring their dogs and walk their dogs as long as they're friendly. And so people have a really good time, good hour and a half, 2 hours. There's a musician sometimes playing music.
We do every week. We have music, and it plays for the first 2 hours that we're open. And then we also try to do some activities periodically, photos, crafts for the families and for kids, different activities. We always have our games out on the lawn, our lawn games. People love to bring even their blankets and their picnics and just sit right out there. It's just, I think people have made that like their Saturday tradition.
It's so nice. It's just an easy, casual Saturday, and so much, I love the farmers there as
Yes.
well. Some of their microgreens and stuff like that
Yes.
I've purchased. Really, really great. You've recently, you had a 50s dance at your senior center.
We did.
That looked like a lot of fun. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, so our senior center, we serve seniors ages 55 and up. If you're a Columbia County resident, you can come to the senior center. We're there Monday through Friday. We're open from 8:30 to 1:30. We serve lunch, and we have a daily activity. So
And
we
where-
just did our
Sorry, where is that
You're
located?
good. It is in Grovetown. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with where the old Uchee Creek Library was located, which is off of Wrightsboro Road. But we are right there behind where the old Uchee Creek Library is located. And you can find that on the county website or our social media pages as well.
Yes, fantastic. You had Dancing with the Stars. You had an insect zoo. You had a free class of beekeeping.
Yes, so that's coming up at Reed Creek for environmental education area. We also are doing the insect zoo that's coming up as well.
Awesome.
So all of those are coming up. We do those at Reed Creek Park. We also do outreach for the environmental education side as well.
Awesome. You have trick or treat events coming up. So many great events. So people can check out the website and see all of these great events that you're involved in.
Yes.
What else did you say you do? Events and
Senior services, which we talked a little bit about that. I also do outdoor recreation, which is one of our areas where we do like monthly activities that could be kayaking. Like locally, we just have your family come out. We also do a Thrive Thursday, which is a homeschool wellness program. And that falls under our outdoor recreation program. And so if you're a homeschool kid and you want to come out, you're ages 5 to 10, you can come out. And it's more of like a PE geared class, give you some wellness. We give you a
Wow.
snack at the end. So that's part of our outdoor recreation program. And then community events, which you covered a lot of those. And we try to do new ones of those all the time.
Gotcha.
The
People
Dancing with
can-
the Stars was a good one.
that's fantastic. People can check the website for all of that.
They can.
Columbia County has so much to offer you. Check it out. You don't want to miss a thing. We'll be right back with Cheryl Schubach.
Come on, let's make this blue one shine all day. Let's make this world do everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits, and we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. My husband Greg and I continue to hear about concerns about price increases, but we want to let you know we have always been focused on American-made products. We have the largest selection of flooring and lighting, and our commitment to you is to provide you with the best pricing, products, and workmanship. So come see where our company is the company that friends recommend. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Our crafting corner brought to you by Nailed It DIY in Evans. But guess what? Today, I'm going to be doing a little something, but Cheryl here from the Augusta Newcomers, she's going to run the class for me today. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And bringing all of the goodies.
So we have this little fall centerpiece that we put together, and we're going to make these little twine jute pumpkins. Easy peasy.
Okay.
You can even do it.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
All right. So we start out with just some twine or jute, and we're going to wrap that around our fingers about 15 times.
Okay. And are you using 4 fingers? I'm using 3 because I got these big sausage fingers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yours may be a little bit bigger than mine, but
okay. But well, they can be. Pumpkins are different sizes, right?
Right. So
okay.
you wrap yours, and then I'll
wrapped.
Right. So then you have wire. We'll take this piece of wire, and then we're just going to tie this right up here, so that it's just in a little bundle, just like that.
Okay, just little bundles like that. Okay.
So you want to make 5 bundles.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece of twine and you're going to thread it through like I did here.
Right where the
thread it where the wire is. You won't
okay.
see the wire though, because we're going to cover that up with a stem or a piece of cinnamon stick.
Okay, gotcha. All right, running this through all of those.
And just kind of tie it in a knot like I did here with this bundle.
Let me try to get my wires all together. They moved around. Okay. And I'm tying it. Do I tie it in a solid knot?
Yes, tie it in a knot just to tighten these up, and then we'll do the rest.
Okay, gotcha.
After that's tight.
Okay, one time. Do I want to do it?
No, just go ahead and do a knot.
Okay,
just
gotcha.
That way it's tight.
Okay.
I know.
I got it. All right.
It's all new. Okay. And then
Done.
I just cut off the extra pieces.
Okay.
So what we want to do, I cut these off here.
And then we're spreading this around,
You're going to spread it around to make it look like a pumpkin shape. So
Wow,
you're just gonna
that really
pull
does.
These. Right, and don't worry about the green wire. You can use, sometimes I've just used plain, silver wire, but
Oh,
you
it
just
looks
kind of
great.
pull it all out.
Wow, how fun already. It looks like a
And then it's going
pumpkin.
to look like, this shape.
Yes.
Sometimes you just have to kind of, work it a little bit and pull the sections out just to get it to where
Well, again, we
looks like a
have
pumpkin.
seen misshapen pumpkins.
we
so.
have. They're not perfect. So to finish
We're
that
all a
off,
little misshapen some days, aren't we?
now we can either use, usually
You have a little
just
branch.
a piece of branch, or
a
if you want to make it a little bit more folly, you can use a cinnamon
Oh,
stick.
that's nice.
So I just go ahead and I'll just put a little bit of hot glue in there.
I think that's one of these cinnamon sticks
wanna
would
try?
fit down in this.
It probably will fit in there, and it makes it smell really
Oh, yeah. Mine,
fabulous for fall. Now, of course, the glue will have to, just set up a little bit. Is yours?
I'll use a
there?
little glue, but it's in there.
All right, there you go.
But we
And
might
then I
wanna-
just have some little. You want to put a little leaf in there to make it
Oh,
look
sure.
like the
Thank you.
on the
Thank you.
pumpkin.
Yeah. Wow, how sweet
And
is
then,
that?
if you want to finish it off, this is just kind of like a rustic piece of ribbon.
Okay.
You can tie that around there, and then I just fray it.
I tie it around the stem?
Yes, just to give it a little finished look. So it's-
Okay, I see. Where do you get a trim like this?
Actually, this I just bought it at Walmart, actually.
Oh, okay.
But what I did is it was a little thicker, so I cut it,
Oh,
and then
how
I made it a
cute.
little raggy on the,
How cute.
See, yeah, if you just kind of
Yeah, keep moving it around.
just move it around and just kind of pull
So
it apart.
I've seen we've used jute. I've used like a twine. You've used more of a jute, so yours is a little heavy. But you want a heavy. You can't really use a yarn that's floppy.
No, yarn will not work with this project.
Right. So you need something a little more
Stiff, just to
yes.
kind of keep that
Yeah.
body to
But
it.
that is really, really
and
sweet.
It's very easy. You could use different types of ribbon. Like I said,
Wow, look at those.
Cinnamon stick or
fun.
or go out and cut something out of the garden.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And you could do some bigger ones. I love the
You can.
arrangement that you've added some gourds in there.
So
and
I bought these. I sourced these locally at the. There's a gourd farm out in Rennes,
who knew?
and I went out there and picked some out of the field. And well, I mean, I purchased them from the farmer,
but you were able to pick them.
So I incorporated it. And the nice thing about the gourds are they're dry, so they'll keep. I just keep those in a bin from year to year.
Okay.
And then I just pine cones.
Yeah, pine cones that I have a lot of
Some
pine trees in my
acorns.
yard. We have less these days thanks to that hurricane, but there's still pine trees dropping pine cones, so I get some big ones off of my
Yes.
trees.
Yeah, we get some big ones too.
Yeah.
And the nice thing too is if you want to do like a mantle, you could do your gourds and then your little twine pumpkins.
Absolutely.
Work in here and there with that. So
Yeah.
it's just a fun project, easy.
Yes, I've seen different color jute as well. I've seen some lighter, or I don't know if they've dyed it or something. It's light, but you could try different types of jutes, and like you said, different greens and ties, different ribbons. Sometimes people want to coordinate with their house, so maybe a color ribbon or something. Right. But those are really, really great. So, what do you have coming up with Augusta Newcomers?
Well, we're starting out our 54th year in the CSRA. We'll be meeting at the Sacred Heart Cultural Center on the 18th of September. That is our big kickoff. We have over 250 members. We have over 35 activities. So that's our big activity sign up. Our members will gather, and all of our activity leaders will be there to offer information and sign-ups. And so the members will find out what we have going on, our cooking clubs, our trivia groups, book clubs, you name it, we have it. And so they get to talk to the leaders of each of those activities and then sign up for those.
Fantastic. So people can join the Newcomers Club, and then they can come to this event and other things. And this year you are raising funds for Via Cognitive Health.
We are.
Which is so important. We did a tour of their facility the other day, and what an amazing facility. If you haven't been to Washington Road there across from California Dreamin'. Right. And it's for people with Alzheimer's and dementia, and it's not just a daycare. They offer so many different activities and things to generate things in the mind, and they have a great chef there that cooks lunches and things. So, and someone can be there for a day a week, or 2 days a week, or 3, or all week, and it's very inexpensive.
It is.
Considering what you get.
I was very amazed at the cost.
Yeah. We'll have them on the show to talk more about that. But the Newcomers does so many great things for our community, and this year you found another great charitable organization to get involved in. That is just really, really great.
And we're looking forward to partnering with you.
Yes, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Stay tuned. I will be right back with a Design Dilemma. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Design Dilemma brought to you by my friends at DNS Painting. You've seen Stephanie on the show. We talk about painting all the time. So we've talked about furniture placement, especially upholstery pieces, sofas and sectionals and all of that. Well, guess what? I have my own line of furniture. Who knew, right? At my store, Signature Interiors on Furys Ferry Road, if you haven't stopped in, we have furniture and lamps and rugs and art. We have gifts. We have home decor. A lot of the stuff you see on the show is stuff that I've brought from my showroom. So we have so much there. And we have Signature Souls right next door where we sell shoes and clothing. So it's a win-win. You can see so many things there. But I want to talk to you about my own upholstery line that I sell at the store. When you get it, it has the Signature Interiors label on it. It's made for me, for my clients, which is really, really great. It took me some time. It took me maybe a good year to work the process out and select frames and fabrics and all of that, but it was a truly fun experience. But I want to share with you today the product. It is a slipcover product for the most part, and I know that may turn some people off because it turned me off at the beginning when I was looking into all of this, but there are many, many options. I want to start with showing you some pictures, and I think that you will agree with me, they don't always look like a slipcover. So let me start with the first picture here. Look at this sofa. That's a slipcover, and I would say this looks kind of like a slipcover. You look along the bottom there, and it looks a little wafty, but some people like the slipcover look. What's great about a slipcover is you can take that off. For the most of these fabrics, you can wash, and you can put back on. A lot of these are performance fabrics, so you can spot clean if you'd like. But let's say 4 or 5 years down the road, if you've had extra wear and tear on the sofa, if you've had a dog or a child or something and it's just worn out, or you want something fresh and new, all you need is a new slipcover. You don't have to buy a whole new sofa. So the frame is really, really high quality, made in North Carolina. And again, you choose the frame and you choose the fabric or leather. We're going to talk about that as well. And of course, you get pillows on the sofa as well. The next sofa that I want to show you, take a look at this. So it does not look like a slipcover, but it is. That on the frame of the sofa, that Velcros under along the bottom, so it looks nice and tight. There are a few styles they will make that are fully upholstered where they staple and it's not a slipcover. But it would kind of look like this. But what's really great about that, again, is that it doesn't look slipcover. It looks like a nice upholstered piece. You have options on these as well. You'll see, we call this a 2-over-2. We have 2 back cushions over the 2 seat cushions. You can do 1 long cushion. We call that a bench seat. I like that a lot because some people don't want to sit in the crack, especially if you have a lot of people in your house. You're going to sit too comfortably on a sofa like this. If we did a bench seat, you could fit 3 more comfortably there because nobody has to sit in the middle and fall in the middle of that cushion. The next picture I want to show you, take a look at this. Again, a slipcover, but look at that skirt on there. You would never know this is a slipcover. It comes in, that front piece comes off separately with Velcro. But anyway, it's in several pieces, but it is a slipcover. I've shown people at the store before. I actually have this particular one at the store, so you could see it, but you'll see how easily it comes apart and goes back together. So what do I have next here? I believe it's a sectional. Yes, so they do sectional pieces. And what's nice about sectionals are, as I've shown you before, there are pieces. You have a corner piece, you have the end pieces, you have the middle pieces. So you have all of that. That is tight Velcro, I believe, on that one. So the next picture, really nice and comfy and an extra deep. On the next picture there, we have, you see, nice blue. That looks great. The next picture, I don't know what we have. There's a diagram of all the pieces that you could have to put together to make the sectional work just for you. That's really great. They do chairs, swivel chairs. That one looks like a slipcover, I know, but great club chair. The next picture is a really, really great fabric, really great fabrics to choose from. The next picture is one that I sell quite a bit for nurseries. It swivels, really, really great slipcover. And then they also do ottomans. Take a look at that ottoman. And then the next picture, chairs, lots of chairs. Parsons chairs, fully slip-covered or just a little slip-covered. And then what do I have last? There's some bar stools and counter stools. They do those. Again, if that fabric gets worn, you can recover. That's really great. And then the last photo is leather. Look at that great leather, slipcover again. So let me show you a few things that we have here. I have different fabrics. Again, you saw some of these in those videos. Really, really great fabrics. They have really great velvets and cut velvets. I think this was the blue that you saw. These greens are so popular. Really, really great. And these velvets. One thing I want to show you with this Krypton, if we can get that overhead camera, I want to show you what's really great. I am going to put a little water onto my fabric here, and look how it beads up on these Krypton fabrics. It did not absorb. I take my towel, I blot, and it all came right up. So how about that? We have great leathers, many, many leathers to choose from, different colored leathers and all of that. I had an ottoman here. At the end of the show, I'll put that on for you. Coordinating pillows, so you can coordinate an ottoman with your pillows. Works really, really great. So many great options with my furniture line. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with my guest from the day.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Come on, let's make this blue shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
So take a look at this cube ottoman, and then if I just easily place this over, look how nice this looks. Look at the detail of that little detail right there. Really, really fantastic. And then it coordinated with the pillow, so that works really, really well. I asked you all to pick a fabric that you liked, and you went right to the leather.
I did. I didn't know you could do a slipcover leather.
How about that? Do you like the picture that we showed of the leather?
I did. I loved it.
And then, Janet, you like the picture of that little
pattern.
club chair and in that fabric. Really great, isn't it?
Yes.
And again, if you did a chair in this, you could coordinate. You could do a neutral sofa, and then maybe some pillows on the sofa to coordinate all that together. So to pull it all together. Well, there you have it. So we are doing the Signature Mic live at the Miller Theater.
Yes, we are.
And it is benefiting both the Boys and Girls Club and the Augusta Newcomers, which is via Cognitive Health this year. Mm-hmm. So you'll see there on the bottom, we have the logos and all of that. So I am going to be on stage singing the story of my life, and for the first part of the show. Mm-hmm. And then we have an intermission, and then we are going to do a live TV show, of which you will be on to talk about what you do as well.
I will.
So are you scared to be on stage with me?
I'm not.
Okay, good.
No.
I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would be. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And then for the VIPs, we're going to have an after party in the Knox room upstairs at the Miller. Mm-hmm. So that's, I know you already have your tickets.
Oh, I already did.
I love it. So please get your tickets. Go to the Miller Theater website. You can or call the box office at Miller Theater, or come in my store, take a look at my furniture line, and you can buy your tickets at my store. We have different ranges to buy. But anyway, thank you all for being on the show today, and thank you for having us in your living room. We always love sharing with you. We'll see you next time on the Signature Mic Show.
All right.